Hi, my name is Zach Pyle. I'm here today to present a marketing plan for Livescribe Smart Pens. Livescribe Smart Pens record and link audio to handwriting, so users never miss a word. This is a shortened version of the full presentation. If you'd like to see more, please get in contact with me. Okay, let's get started. Here's an overview of what I'll be covering. I'll be going over the situation analysis, a SWOT summary, the budget and objectives, and finally my new 4 Ps, which focus on promotion. Now, starting with the internal analysis. Under organizational demographics, Livescribe is a privately held company located in Oakland, California. They have approximately 100 employees. Livescribe's current products include the Sky Smart Pen coming in 2, 4, and 8 gigabytes, the Echo Smart Pen which comes in 2 gigabytes, dot paper, and accessories such as ink refills and cases. The current prices for these are as follows. The Sky Pen ranges from $170 to $250 depending on capacity, $120 for the Echo Smart Pen, $25 for a 4-pack of dot paper, and $7 for ink refills. Livescribe is sold in brick-and-mortar and online stores. These include Amazon, Apple, Target, Best Buy, Staples, Walmart, and Livescribe's own website. Moving on to some of the current promotions Livescribe is running. First is their Refer Friends deal, where friends get 15% off and the referrer gets $15. They also run print ads in magazines such as Hemisphere magazine. And for direct marketing, they use Twitter, Facebook, and their website. Livescribe's Facebook page has 128,000 likes, and their Twitter account has 7,500 followers, but they use Facebook and Twitter for different purposes. Livescribe uses Facebook to promote products and run sweepstakes, while using Twitter for customer service and to retweet testimonials. Seen here are some of the discounts that Livescribe runs at various times throughout the year. We see percentage off deals, free shipping, and back-to-school savings. Now let's take a look at one of the advertisements that Livescribe uses on their website.
They aren't just notes. They're everything you write and hear that inspires and motivates you. Recorded, saved, and organized. They're your ideas, ready to play back on nearly any device, without wires or limitations. It starts on paper, and then goes where you go, perfectly paired for the way you work. They're your words and your world together. Smarter. The Sky Wi-Fi Smart Pen from Livescribe.
Alright, now let's move on to the external analysis. In 2011, Outsell Inc. wrote a Smart Pen landscape report. 60% of respondents knew about the product, and 7% owned one, but 60% is just too low. If customers don't know about the product, they don't even have the chance to buy it. Looking at this graph, we see that consumer electronics sales rebounded well in 2010. The industry was led by strong sales growth from tablets, e-readers, smartphones, and other gadgets. This pyramid shows us exactly what industry Livescribe is operating in. It starts in the giant world of consumer goods, then filters down through consumer electronics, educational tools, and arrives in the niche category of smart pens. Looking at the competition, Livescribe competes with a few other players, including Dane Electric's Z Pen, the Digimemo L2, and IO-Gear's Mobile Digital Scribe. One thing that all three of these have in common is the dongle that sits at the top of the notepad. This is something that Livescribe has eliminated. But other smart pens aren't the only thing that Livescribe has to watch out for. People still take notes with traditional pen and paper, record audio with simple voice recorders, and there's an increasing amount of people taking notes on computers and tablets. The two big target markets for Livescribe are professionals and students. Professionals need to record meetings and interviews. The benefit they receive from a smart pen is the ability to capture details and share notes with their coworkers. Students record lectures and review notes for tests. The benefit they receive from a smart pen is increased productivity, saving time, and hopefully getting better grades. Here we can take a closer look at these segments. There are 17.5 million college students in the US. They are early adopters. There are 6.5 million students with learning disabilities in the US. They are late early adopters. Finally, there are 55 million business people in the US. They are in the early majority. Looking at some social trends, we see that in the last decade, college enrollment has increased by 45%. Between 2006 and 2009, total North American paper consumption has decreased by 24%. We also see a generation of digital natives who are moving from traditional methods of note-taking to more advanced methods. That moves us into the SWOT analysis. Under strengths, Livescribe is very good at raising venture capital. They have raised over $100 million. They are also the leader in the smart pen category, so when someone thinks of the smart pen, they think of Livescribe. And Livescribe smart pens are the only smart pen that records both audio and handwriting. Some weaknesses are, well, it's relatively expensive for a pen. It also only works with their specific dot paper. It could be viewed as an unnecessary tool, and the Mac software is lacking behind its Windows counterpart. Looking at the opportunities for Livescribe, if the perceived cost-to-benefit ratio of smart pens improves, then there will be an increase in demand for smart pens. They are operating in a non-saturated niche market. And last, college enrollment is increasing, which means Livescribe's target market is increasing. Last is threats. There are a lot of competitors and substitutes for a smart pen. Paper usage is decreasing, and a smart pen needs paper. With only 60% of respondents knowing what a smart pen is, product category recognition is a big issue. Finally, if the US slips back into a recession, this means lower sales of luxury goods, like smart pens. And that brings us to budget and objectives. Looking at the marketing budget, I can't presume to know what Livescribe's marketing budget is, so I will go off the percentage of sales method averaged across all industries, which is 11%. Assuming this, I am advocating for an increase to at least 15% to increase the overall awareness of the smart pen industry as a whole. If the industry grows, their sales will as well. Here is a pie chart where I think Livescribe should allocate their marketing budget. I'll go into the categories and reasoning behind these later. Here are the sales and communication objectives I would like to reach. I would like to increase awareness of Livescribe smart pens through behavioral targeting and other techniques. I would like to expand Livescribe's Facebook and Twitter following by 15%. I would also like to try to increase site traffic by 25% through the use of banner ads on relevant websites, such as LinkedIn. Next, I would like to increase sales by 10%. Part of this would be a result of bringing back the demonstration ads that use a slice of life approach. Last, I want to increase category awareness to 75%, a 15% increase. Now let's dive into my new 4 Ps to help Livescribe reach those objectives. Starting with product, I want to keep the product the same. I think Livescribe should continue to do R&D to create a pen with a smaller profile and a more comfortable grip, but I think it's a great product. The same goes for price. Keep the everyday price the same. But Livescribe should continue to look at their ability to vary prices for sales like back to school. As seen in the internal analysis, Livescribe has a large range of retailers that sell their products. My suggestion for a new place to sell smart pens would be in university bookstores. This would give Livescribe a new way to reach one of their target audiences and a place that they have to go to get their books and supplies for the semester. This is also a place that Livescribe can run promotions for only students. Now for the last P, and the P I will be focusing on, promotion. My first idea for promotion is to get a Livescribe smart pen into a Best Buy beta tester commercial. If you haven't seen one of these, a product is given to a Best Buy employee to try out. They show what the product can do and features they found useful. This will work great because people see Best Buy as a reputable source for consumer electronics. Next is about commercials. Livescribe has great commercials, but I also love their old ones that used the slice of life approach. The new commercials show the features and benefits, and the older ones show people in familiar situations where a smart pen would be useful. Livescribe should use these commercials on TV. I've only ever seen them on their website. When airing these commercials on TV, they should use a pulsing strategy to increase the frequency during back to school. Here's an example of one of my favorite commercials which should be brought back.
Now I want to step by the final step of malate to oxyl acetate wrings out the last bit of energy as NADH in the original glucose. The oxyl acetate can finally bond with another acetylcholine, and the whole process starts all over again. And that's the Kranich cycle. You got that?
You got that. Introducing the Pulse Smart Pen from Livescribe. It records everything you hear and links it to what you write. So you never miss a word.
Product placement is becoming a more and more common way of advertising. People with DVRs won't fast forward over these, and consumers get to see the product in use. A few examples of shows where a smart pen might be appropriate are Community in a school setting and Suits in a professional setting. The last promotion concept is creating a sort of Livescribe street team. This would be in combination with the new location of university bookstores. This team would be able to promote the products to students, run on-campus demos, let students try it out, run sweepstakes, and more. When people see the product in use, they love it. This would be a great way for Livescribe to reach their target audience, inform them of the product, and make sales. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please get in contact with me.